Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Ari Lax, and this week I'm going to be taking a deck that I kind of missed a little bit in my Pro Tour testing away from Modern. This is the deck that Todd Stevens ended up winning SCG Atlanta with, alongside Tom Ross playing Red in Modern and Jody Keith playing Lands in Legacy. And that is Todd's own favorite Green-White company that he also won another Open with in Texas earlier this year. This deck is a deck that actually gained a fair amount from Hour of Devastation. It was previously actually playing just Crucible of Worlds, and now you can actually collect a company in a Crucible of Worlds with Ramanep Excavator. So it's one of the few decks that actually gained from the small set. The general gist of what the deck's doing is it's a Ghost Quarter theme deck similar to Death and Taxes. You are exploiting the fact that Eldrazi, Tron, and Grixis Shatter are both soft to Ghost Quarter. By putting yourself in a situation where you can recur that card as much as possible. So you've got the Excavators to loop it, you've got Knight of the Reliquaries to continue finding them. Chorister is another way to dig for it. Azusa to let you just kind of go off with Excavator. And then alongside that you have some pretty solid grindy creatures in a format that is kind of becoming a little soft to those cards. Overall, the deck's plan I think is pretty good. I've been saying for a while that the company decks need to just stop being these stupid combo decks that the Devoted Druid has kind of pushed towards and start being actual good mid-range decks, because Collected Company is just a good mid-range card. I was pretty excited by Nightfall, but this deck's doing a lot of similar things. I'm not sure you really need the combo right now. I think that a lot of the combo decks are really suppressed by the heavy presence of Thoughtseize and Chalice of the Void in the format. Looking at this list, I will say I cannot believe there's only not four Birds of Paradise in it. There's just so few twos and so many threes that it feels like there's a lot of hands you're going to draw where you don't do things. I'm also shocked that there's only one Tireless Tracker. That card is just absurdly good. It feels weird to have a bunch of Coursers over Tireless Tracker. It feels like Tracker's just going to do more for you in the long run. Especially because also like these threats aren't very threatening. Tracker actually kills your opponent, whereas Courser's like some crappy chip shot nonsense. I like what the sideboard's doing. It's got a bunch of stuff. I think you want to be in a position where you can afford to have this much stuff going on. I'm trying to think if there's anything specific I would comment on here. You just have a bit of everything. Though it is kind of weird to only have like one of some of these cards without a way to really tutor for them. This is a deck that would really want Recruiter of the Guard if it was legal. I'm excited to Whisperwood Elemental People. I think that's a card I did not play nearly enough with in Standard or Limited. I had to play against it in Limited a lot, and that sucked. I would kind of like to be on the Whisperwood side of things. I guess I did play it at the last Pro Tour. I played it at Pro Tour Magic Origins. It was pretty sweet there. So, I just want to manifest stuff. I'm sure that something's horrifically broken with it on Magic Online, but I would also like to find that out. Kind of wonder if there was a way to have, like, I guess Blessed Alliance is a fine removal spell because it hits the Death Shadow deck real hard. But for something like Elves, I'm just kind of wondering if there's a way to have, like, I guess Explosives is kind of the best thing there. I don't know. I just like having more than just 4 Path to Exile as a way to kill things whenever I'm going down this road. Like my, like a lot of my company decks have like a Fiend Hunter or Pontiff or is it Staticaster? I'm wondering if there's a way to have an equivalent card here. Also wondering if it's possible to fit like one more fetch land into the deck to get 4 Power Knights. I guess that's a lot less relevant now because of Fatal Push replacing a lot of Lightning Bolts though. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna not talk too much about it because Todd has talked a fair amount about it in his article that went up. And instead, I'm just gonna get to playing some games.